Hi, I'm Joey, and I'm one of the team at the Student Housing Services at Bath Spa University, and we've put together this presentation with the aim of giving you a better insight into Bath. We're going to be talking about the bus routes and, more importantly, the bus stops, so you'll know where to get on and off if you want to get to the city centre or up to Newton Park campus. Also going to be talking about the local amenities of the main student areas, and we're going to look at a few routes to get in and out of town quickly by foot. Okay, so here's a big map of Bath. And here are the three main student areas: Newbridge, Lower Weston and Oldfield Park. Firstly, we're going to talk about Spa 1, which is the main bus route, and that goes from Newton Park campus all the way to the Bath Spa train station in the city centre. Here on the screen now are the bus stops if you're looking to get up to Newton Park campus, and if you're living in Oldfield Park, the bus stops flashing now are probably the three that you're likely to get on. This one here is probably the one that most of you will be jumping on. It's just opposite Sainsbury's petrol station, which I've highlighted where that would be. Some of you may feel that you want to come down Brook Road as it would be closer to you. If you wanted to do that, you see it just up there on your left, just on Windsor Bridge there. If you're living in Lower Weston, you would likely to be getting on one of these three. More than likely, it'll be this one highlighted here, which is just before Windsor Bridge. If you're in Newbridge, again, you can see you've got three stops to choose from here, and there is actually a couple further on up, so you've got decent points along Newbridge Road where you can jump on the bus there. Coming up in blue now then are the stops that you'd want to get on if you're going into the city centre. If you're living in Oldfield Park, you're more than likely going to be walking into town, and I'll go through the best route to walk into town from Oldfield Park in a minute. Newbridge is about a half an hour walk, so these bus stops might be useful to you. Okay, so now let's look at Spa 2, which is a new route this year brought in to take some of the pressure off the Newbridge and Lower Weston students getting on at those stops. Again, it runs from Newton Park campus to the train station in the city centre. And here you'll see on the red bus stops again are the stops you can get on to get up to the Newton Park campus. This route is ideal again for Oldfield Park students and also the Waterside and Charlton Court students that will be situated around there. And this has, like I say, been purposely brought in so that Lower Western students and Newbridge students will still have a place to sit on the bus by the time it gets around to them. If you're looking to use it to get into town, you can jump on any of the blue bus stops there. Overall, Spa 2 is a much more direct route. It's a shorter time. It takes a lot less time to get into town, so it can be quite a useful one if you want to get somewhere quickly. And it's also useful if you're coming from Newton Park campus directly to town, because you bypass a lot of Newbridge, which can get caught up in traffic. Okay, so just before we look at local area, I'll show you where you can find the timetables for for Spa 1 and Spa 2. So you'll want to go to www.bathspasu.co.uk/bus. From here you can see Monday to Friday term time, that's the main one. If you click on that, you'll get the timetable come up for you, and you'll see that they go very frequently during the morning and the early hours of the morning in the peak times. Then they run every 20 minutes throughout the day, and I think the last one you're looking at will come in at, it'll leave university campus at 2:10. So you're always able to go up to the union events, and there'll be a bus waiting for you by the time they finish. So that's always useful, and it's a safe way of getting around. You don't really want to walk from Newton Park campus because it's about an hour and 40-minute walk. Okay, and to get up, if you've been to this, housing.bathspa.ac.uk/private welcome, you can check out bus stops that we've just gone through in the presentation, so you can look through those at your own convenience. Okay, so let's go back to the presentation and just do the final slide. Again, your 3 main areas. This time we're going to look at the local amenities. So if you're living in Newbridge or up that way, Chelsea Road's a great place to be. It's got your Chelsea Road Cafe, which is very nice if you want to go and chill out for a coffee. It's got Wi-Fi. You've got your Nisa convenience store, which gives you all your little bits and pieces. And you've also got a couple of grocers there, which are good for the fresh food. There's a film rentals place, there's pizza and Indian takeaways, and there's also a laundrette there with some dryers in case you need that. If you're living in Moorland Road, if you're living in Oldfield Park, Moorland Road is a great place to have on your doorstep. It's got everything you really need for every day-to-day things. You've got your post office, which obviously you can post things, but you can also get, if your electricity is on a top-up meter, you can top it up there. You've got a laundrette with the dryers. Velo Lounge, again, nice place with Wi-Fi to chill out. And it's a very student-friendly place. You've got a butcher's there, a grocer's, there's a Co-op supermarket. And actually that Co-op supermarket is just off Moorland Road there, and that's got lots of things in there. You've also got Sainsbury's local on Moorland Road. You've got plenty of charity shops and fancy dress shops for all your themes up the student union events. And you've also got Indian and Chinese takeaways, and you've got a few banks, and the letting and estate agencies are along there as well. So all in all, a really useful place to have on your doorstep. Obviously you're not going to spend all your time there, so if you wanted to get into town, your first stop is likely to be Kingsmead Square, which is here. And here you've got a big complex where you've got the Odeon Cinema, the Fitness First gym, which is downstairs, although it's very pricey, so be careful what you sign up for when you go there. There's a Wetherspoons pub there, which is you'll normally find many students there during a week evening. TGI Fridays there as well, the Feast, and the Nando's Chicken House, so you know how to recognise that place. If you're looking to walk in there from Oldfield Park, easiest way to go is down Burham Hayes. See the Sainsbury's petrol station here, as we've mentioned earlier, and then you go through there around the back of Homebase, and then go past Sainsbury's supermarket, come out through Green Park Station, and then you just cross over the road and you're in the beginning of the town there, and you can access all the theatre, the Roman Bath, the Bath Spa, or anything you want to find in Bath. If you're in Newbridge and you fancy a walk, beware it is a very long walk and wouldn't advise it late at night. You can go along this way from down Upper Bristol Road, and that'll take you, well, from the nearest side of Newbridge, it'll still take you around half an hour, 20 minutes, half an hour, so it's worth saving for a sunny day. You go past Victoria Park, which is nice. You got the big playground here, you got an Argos here, so just so you recognise where you are. But like I say, you may want to get the bus from Newbridge, which we talked about earlier. Also, with the bus pass that you may buy at the Students' Union, you can access many other buses that are again available on busbar.su.co.uk/bus. You can find out about them there. Okay, well that concludes this talk. Thank you very much for listening. If you have any questions, you can always contact the Student Housing Services on any of the details here, either accommodation@bathspa.ac.uk or call us on 01225 875843. Thanks for listening.